Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. And in the off I actually tried, or I equipped the two one-handed weapons and did take a small little look at the amount of damage we, I did not go into the field and did try to kill some enemies, but I compared the average damage of those two weapon types, and sadly enough the average damage would be a third of our damage of the two-handed weapon. That's a little bit sad. I did not expect that, but that is something we right now need to cope with. Except we are maybe at one point going to find a legendary. Is it not? It's not legendary. A unique, is it? Yes, a unique one-handed weapon, which might then increase our one-handed damage there. But for now, we are going to stick with that weapon. So we have to leave the area, alright? But I think we made good progress over here. We are nearly at 35,000 gold, which is of course absolutely insane. I think I have not yet, even if I think about the early access, where I played this game as well, I think I haven't had that amount of gold available, although unless removing sockets or gems, I don't even know what precisely we can do with that money.
I have been waiting for you.
Okay, down he is. Well, except of course you can, that is of course the clear thing, with the gold you can buy new items, but that I hardly do in RPG games, because
You are just in time. Now do what you must.
why should you? Because in the end, even if you, I always think if you pay 2,375
You're back on the right track.
gold for the sword, for example, and maybe it is very, very great, but you have to risk that in the next 5 minutes you're going to find a way better weapon there. Okay, there we were coming from, and we need to get into that direction. And
finally, Brotherhood of Dawn territory. Valeria better be there.
we have a wonderful waypoint available, and I am going to get, well, let's go down there, kill. Okay, sometimes the textures need a lot of time to reload. Come on, that is the of course the downside with this wonderful weapon, which is quite slow. But if you don't hit an enemy, that is not very cool, because it takes a little while until you can do your second hit, and maybe the enemy already in that time has changed its position, and then you just hit the dirt, so to say. Fun fact with those little guys, even with the two one-handed weapons, that was sometimes a little difficult to do, or to get the right hit there. Okay, of course all them skills I'm always picking up. Now that I saw the block notification there on the screen, one thing I haven't showed you before, that I actually socketed this one, no, which one, which item, those with plus block chance, and we are now overall, if I go to the character screen, we have a block chance of, I don't even see it, block of 17.3%. That is not that shabby right now, since we are obviously not actively going after block chance rate. I think I'm going to use our little thing right here, why not? And that went quite well. Okay, good. So I go, I think, with the heavy one. Taking all them items with me. So the fight was, of course, very, very useful for us, I think. Getting into, oh goodness, we nearly have to get back to town after all. Okay, I will actually put that one on there, and we now even, I think, look a little meaner overall. Okay, let's get here.
The cult of the Sleeper is allied with those wildlings. I better stop those spellcasters.
Kill the intruder.
You won't do much, actually.
Brother, is that you? Damn, your powers have grown.
You know that one.
Yeah, we go way back.
Okay, talk to... Ah, there we are.
My. You're one hard girl to find, you know that?
I don't know about that. Mayless found me.
Yeah, I saw her body on the way here. You're the one that took her armor. You're scavenging bodies now.
If the Republic wants to paint me as a traitor, I may as well play the part. Plus, I fancy myself a Justicar now that I took the wench's armor.
What's the deal with these guys? They've got no problem with your origin? As far as I know, Daybreakers and Purifiers aren't best buddies.
We all have bigger things on our hands. We didn't really have time to bicker about it. Their EOS is pretty reasonable.
They're EOS.
You know, an EOS, like, an Inquisitor of theirs. EOS Ganez leads that group nearby in what they call the Vault of Hope.
Fine. And how did you end up behind that... wall of shadows?
Brotherhood of Dawn scouts spotted a warband of these wildlings headed towards their position. As the Daybreakers helped me get out of the Republic's grasp, I had to fight with them against these invading shadow worshippers.
Let me guess. This shadow wall is what came out of it. This means trouble.
It might be the first step of something bigger. This spell traps us on this position.
Any idea why the wildlings would attack?
To be honest, I'm not even sure it was the wildlings' initiative. The cultist you just killed was leading their ritual, and he was definitely not part of their tribe. Another power is at work.
I've seen men like this before. This one belonged to the cult of the Sleeper, necromancers. Oh no.
What is it?
Attack. Everyone, back to the camp! Our brethren need us! One with the light! One with the light!
Let's talk.
This isn't good.
A pincer attack?
Seems like it. This shadow wall blocks the only valid escape route from their camp. Whatever's attacking is going for the throat.
You guys are trapped. I must find a way to break this wall.
That would be most appreciated. I'll help them man the defenses. You find a way through.
Val, don't you bloody die. I'm serious.
Surrounded by Daybreakers in their hold might be the safest place in this Vale right now. I'll manage.
I know. Just don't be you, okay? Play it safe for once.
I'll do my best.
Okay. How do you cross the uncrossable?
Okay, we will actually
You're
talk to him.
My sister, she was detained by Mercy, the leader of my tribe. Tell her what he did to me.
What about you?
There's nothing you can do to save me now. Hurry and find Zima. Save her.
It's not like I have any other leads. All right, I will find the Zima. She better help me put an end to this shadow wall.
But guys, that already brings us to, sadly enough, to the end of this episode. And you know it, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please guys give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode, where we will of course go on with finding the entrance to the Shadow Worshipper's lair. But for now, Have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.